Hello Smitheronians, Kai's here and today we have another Pokemon video. This is the second episode, so I recommend first watching the first episode then coming to watch this so you don't spoil anything for yourself. And this is our team from the ending of last time. So today's objective is to beat the first gym leader, Roxanne, which is the rock type gym. And according to my fourth rule from last episode, which I can't over level the gym's ace. So according to that rule, our level cap will be 15. So on my way, I decided to check out this gym, which turns out my dad is the gym leader, and turns out he didn't go to get the milk. And when I'm talking to my dad, this weird kid named Wally comes and ruins my father-son moment. Thanks, Wally. So this kid Wally never caught a Pokemon before and needed help. So my father, after he didn't see me for such a long time, just kicks me off and tells me go help him. So after I help Wally, my dad shoots me off again, and when I'm going, this guy comes up to me and like, you're not an experienced trainer. Like, bitch, I can beat your ass with like one Pokemon or something, so shut up. So I was about to get an encounter, but I decided to check my Pokeballs, and I only had two, which like one normal and one great ball. So I decided to go and buy myself some Pokeballs, so I wouldn't miss my encounter. So I decided to buy 10 Pokeballs, which apparently took away all my allowance. So now I'm kinda poor. Oh well. Just let me go and catch some more Pokemon so I can beat up more people and I can steal their money. So my encounter ends up being a Poochyena. I was really hoping for a Taillow, but it's alright. Poochyena's, yeah, it's okay. So like last episode, I decided to take advantage of Rolt's growls, and I growled the hell out of this Poochyena until it became weak AF, like weaker than Airgun. I know, sounds very impossible, but yeah, it became weaker than Airgun. So talking about Airgun and his weakness, I decided to take Airgun out to lower Poochyena so I could catch it, because I knew Airgun's too weak to kill it. And Airgun was actually very close to killing it, but he didn't kill it, even though it was a crit. So that's just how proves how weak Airgun is. I decided to name my Poochyena Woof, because Woof. I don't know. I have no reason. I just named it like that, alright? Don't attack me. I continued to go and steal some more berries and not plant them back because I'm a menace to society. Okay, so here in this battle we had a problem. So before this battle I did not heal up my Pokemon, which I didn't think it was a problem. Oh, it's only one Pokemon and stuff. But then, here's how the battle went. I got a crit on my Zigzag, which was already bad. And while using Nugget, how do I describe this? Nugget became really low, and when I got this thing low, it, deci- it decided to heal. Just wait and look. I got it real low, then it full restored. And this was a problem because I didn't have any more potions. So I got this low, then it fully restored, and I was low again. It was a problem. So I looked through my bag, and thank God I just took those berries because now I had some orange berries to heal up. Otherwise, I don't know how this would have gone. I do not want to know how this would have gone. So obviously to beat this menace of a Zigzagoon, I needed one more than one team member. So I had to choose of healing someone. Lloyd wasn't an option because he doesn't know any moves. So I decided to heal up Wolf because he's a new member. And I couldn't care less if he died. So take him out, I guess. And Wolf, if you die, it's not my problem. It was a mistake. So I decided to spare Wolf for some reason. So I took out Nuggets. And I started having this really awesome big fight. And by big fight, I mean spamming the A button until I kill that Zigzagoon. So after I beat that menace of a Zigzagoon, I realized that I do need to heal and quickly. But instead of taking the grass, I decided to take this other way. And then I got into a trainer battle with a team that is basically almost dead. Great idea, right? Right? So after that useless, horrendous battle, I went to again go and try heal my Pokemons. And guess what happened on the way? Nothing happened. I just got to the Pokemon Center and healed my Pokemons. So after those two battles that I sincerely hated, I went to the Burglewood Forest. Why is it named that? Like, why is the name so long? I looked into the grass for a Pokemon, but I didn't find anything, so I went to, and battled this guy. And this weak ass motherfucker only had Wurmples. Imagine only having Wurmples. That's so weak. Unless you're a real person and you do a challenge beating the entire game with Wurmple, then you can magically do it, because apparently everyone can on YouTube. So I'm losing against the Wurmple. Yeah, woof. You might be just a death voter from now on, sorry. But come on, you're losing to a freaking Wurmple. I know the definition of weak, and that's even below it. Come on, Wolf. So Lloyd the Rolls leveled up and learned the move Confusion, which is really good because Lloyd did not have any moves, and it will help if he knew any moves. So after killing that children's dreams and destroying all of his hopes of becoming a Pokemon trainer, I went out to look for my encounter. No, I'm not gonna get a Pochiana since I already have one, and I have the ability to run away from it and get another encounter. And I got a Cascoon as an encounter. And I was wishing for a Tailo or a Shroomish or a Slackot would have been good. Yeah, Slackot. But no, I got this dumb Cascoon. Get in the ball, Cascoon! But instead of those good encounters, I got a freaking Cascoon. How amazing, am I right? So after a little thinking, I decided to name this Cascoon by the name Failure, because it is a failure and I should have gotten a Tailo, a Shroomish, or a Slackoth. Actually, anything would have been better than this Cascoon. Even a Silcoon would have been better. A Wurmple, I would have rather had a Wurmple. But no, I got a Cascoon. How amazing, am I right? So I moved away while crying because I got a Cascoon, and this guy was getting robbed, so I had to defend him or whatever. I couldn't care, but I had to. For some reason, I used Drolls, which can do anything to Pochiana, but I still used it for some reason. So yeah, I switched it out and I beat the Pochiana. Or at least that's what I thought will happen. This motherfucker Pochiana kept sand attacking me until I went blind full mode. Like, I swear to God, Pochiana, stop sand attacking me or I'll put that sand up your ass. I'm not gonna continue that. Pochiana, just stop. So to get that blindness away from my Torchic, I decided to take, switch some Pokemons. So Torchic would actually be able to see and wouldn't be full mode blind. But Pochiana still decided to freaking sand attack me. Like, I swear to God. So Torchic got really low and I had completely no healing items. I had one option left to use my weakest Pokemon, Airgun, because he was healed. Okay, he's not my weakest anymore since I got Failure, but he was healed and he could kill it, so yeah. He was my only hope. Thanks, Airgun. You did a good job. So after I helped this random stranger against Team Aqua Grunt, he decided to give me a great ball. I have beaten like a ton of Pokemon and I have gotten only money as a reward, but I beat it in level 9 Pochiana and I got a great ball for it. Seems amazing enough for me. Okay, so my problems are high now because I got no healing stuff and I have to battle this guy. I'm already really low. I decided to risk the last attack because I know Ross was out speed, so I decided to do it anyways. I couldn't keep Lloyd for the other one, otherwise he would die, and I can't let Lloyd die because he's important for me. So I took out Zigzagoon, which is also not full HP and is lower level than the enemy, which is really bad. But I didn't care and I attacked the Ninkada anyways with my Zigzag. Until Zigzag got to 1 freaking HP and I got scared. Then my dumb ass remembered that Ninkada is a ground bug type, and I took out Airgun to kill it immediately. After I got out of that hell called Petalburg Woods, I still had a problem, which was that my team was really hurt and there was no healing places. So that was a big problem. So I got into this fight with this random person which seems to be rich, which with my under HP'd team. Well, filler was my only option because it's the only one that was healed, and I had to put some sacrifice in so I could heal my team with the orange berries I just got 2 seconds ago. Which is really good because if I did not get to heal Nuggets, I would have probably died and got beaten shit out of. Since I got to heal Nuggets, I was able to switch in it and kill this thing very easily. See, I told you it was very easy. Now one last attack and... Okay, a few more attacks and it should die. See, I told you it would have been an easy battle. Like, I killed him with ease. Not like he healed or anything in the middle of the battle, right? Okay, so we have a problem here. My team is all low and this is a double battle. And I don't have that many healing stuff, no healing berries. And I did get a super potion from Zigzag which will help. But I got no other stuff to heal with. Which was a huge problem, including the fact that this was a double battle, not a one-person battle or something. That I could just heal one Pokemon and use it. I needed to use 2 Pokemon in here. So I decided on healing Lloyd, and here is why. The reason is I had no other option, as all my Pokemon were either too weak to fight or not very effective or low HP. And I knew that these girls had a grass type and a water grass type, so I knew that I was taking Nuggets with me, but the others were too weak for this, so I decided on taking Lloyd. So after I beat Lotad, which I felt like was a bigger threat, Lloyd leveled up into level 7, and Nuggets leveled up into level 10, and clutched it with learning Ember, a fire type move when my enemy is a grass type. I think you guys know where this is going. But I wasn't attacking it yet because it was using Bite, which, if you didn't know, it takes the damage that the Pokemon took and doubles it and attacks with it. So I didn't want to take the chances, so I just growled for some time, then decided to attack it and kill it. So I finally got to the city. Now I can heal my Pokemon, thank God. So after these incidents that happened, I decided to go and buy some potions and super potions because I really needed them. And what just happened earlier made me realize how much. Since I'm a very good person at saving money, I wasted all my savings on 3 super potions and 5 potions, so now I'm poor AF. I know, I'm very good at saving money, no need to tell me about it. So here at this moment I realized how very low of level my team was. So I went to start doing some leveling up. Okay, a trainer battle. You must have good Pokemon to beat up. Let's see. A Magikarp. A Pokemon that knows no attacking moves until level 15. Yeah, that would be so good to battle. At least I get the free XP. So after I beat up some trainers while leveling my Pokemon against wild Pokemon, this happened. So Wingull was low, so I decided to take Wolf out so she can get like, I don't know, some XP, maybe she will level up or something. So Wolf got low, alright, and the opposing Poochyena had howled a lot, which boosted her attack. So I healed up Wolf, and instead of switching out, I decided to keep battling, and this wild Pochiana crit Wolf and killed her, making her our first dead Pokemon. So after I killed that Pochiana, I had to store Wolf in the box named Dead. Even though Wolf didn't battle a lot, it was really sad seeing her go away. Anyways, I remember that the gym has their own trainers that they can fight before the gym leader, so I decided to go against them so I could level up Airgun faster. Because he was my main for this battle, obviously, for obvious reasons. So I was looking at my team and I realized that Zigzag had an item, so I picked it up and it was a freaking Ultra Ball. I'm just wondering, where the hell does Zigzag get all these items from? Like, who had thrown a Super Potion on the floor or an Ultra Ball? Like, seriously. So after Airgun beat their asses, they were still 2 weeks, so I went and did more level up. Then I remembered that there was another route that I didn't catch a Pokemon at, so I went and I caught a Tailo, which I did want before, if you remember, and I named it Beak for no reason, just Beak. I passed by some other trainers and by some wild Pokemon to get to this cave where I can get a new encounter. Wow, there must be a lot of new encounters here. Let me check what I have, and I got a Whismur. From the good side, I have a very rare Pokemon, since Whismur is the only Pokemon that has a butthole. So I guess I did get a good Pokemon, kinda? Kindish? I don't know. I named my Whismur Shush because Whismur is the sound Pokemon. So yeah, it's gonna be quiet, or otherwise I will kill it. Okay, so now was the time. The time to fight the first gym leader, Roxanne. I put Airgun up front because it was my ace, and I took the item from Zigzag, which was a potion, which is good. Still wondering where the hell does Zigzag get it from, but it's good for us. So Airgun killed both the Geodudes with ease, but then came the problem, Nosepass. Unlike the Geodudes, Airgun cannot one-shot it, so I decided to go with Supersonic, and thank God I got a confusion and it hits itself. So then I just started spamming Water Gun, because that's the only thing that I was able to do. But this motherfucking bitch kept fucking healing no matter what. But thank God I got off another Supersonic which confused it, and went back to spamming Water Gun, but it kept healing, and I couldn't do anything other than spam Water Gun, but I actually did it. If you really ask me, I'm very surprised this went this well. This was pretty much dependent on luck, because Supersonic could have missed, or Nosepass could have one-shotted me, or a crit, but I'm really happy with the outcome that came out, and I can't complain. But I was really expecting Airgun to die here, because Nosepass could have one-shotted it because it was a flying type. And I know that from experience from different gameplays I have played before. So I come out of the gym and I see this guy getting robbed, but I couldn't care less. And I just went to the Pokemon Center to heal up my Pokemon. And here we got to the end of the video. I really hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Goodbye!